So Twin Star Exorcist, guys, we are Twin Star Exorcist, kind of an upcoming name, I guess, within the anime community. I thought it was gonna be kind of a hit. I thought it was supposed to be really good. Then one day my friend hit me up. He said, "Hey man, like, I see Twin Stars on your list. Take that shit off. It's trash." And I didn't. I took what he said and I was like, you know, I should probably list this dude. He's got some mentals up here. He's got the smarts. It's just something about it was like, I trust you. And I looked at it and I had the concept of the show and I was like, you know, this doesn't seem like it would be a bad show. A couple months go by and it's the start of the new semester. Spring break, this past spring break, I was like, hey, I have X amount of videos to upload to YouTube. I'm just gonna ride one anime out to the end of the semester and I'll be perfect. I'll be perfect, and by the time I get home here, I will be filming this. Now, I was supposed to finish this show probably like 3 weeks ago, but this show is just so boring, guys. Something about it, it's not good. My friend, 100% right. Me, shouldn't have watched this. This was a pretty trashy show. It's had many concepts that I just felt like weren't fulfilling the need of what was supposed to happen. For a couple examples. So Kineko. Kineko is one of the most useless characters. He does nothing. Literally. Oh my god, like, fuck, dude. I want this person, like, this character, get the fuck out. Please, get the fuck out. You are trash. He is a support comedic character. That's all he does. What use does he bring to the show? Nothing but reiterate facts that people have already said and already have given the audience. Like, we don't need any of this information. And if he has some pertinent information, literally someone else could bring it in. And it just annoys me because he's always like yelling at Rokuro. He's always yelling at him. He's always, and it's annoying. It's annoying. And then he's always playing, you know, kiss ass to Binyo, and it's, you know, I get it. After like the first 20 episodes, I get it. Okay, let's add a little more character development with that guy, and move it along. But no, they just, same shit, like, literally the same shit for the whole 50 episodes, guys. It's a lot to have like the same joke done over and over and over. Yeah, you get it, right? So I really got annoyed with that. I think his only usefulness was he can, I guess, possess. He can possess objects. Mostly, modes of transportation. He possessed a car, multiple cars, and a train, and I think a wagon or some bullshit. That's all he did. And then if the car gets hurt or something like that, he's done. But like, this character never dies. Literally, he was possessing a car, the car got chopped in half, and then he just goes to his default form where it's a necklace or some bullshit. And he was fine like 3 seconds later. To only go back into a physical form and then just fall off. Pointless, right? Yeah. So I really have a huge problem with him. He irks me to beyond belief. Kiriko is a Shinigami. A Shinigami. That's supposed to be like god of death. Okay? God of death, and it's that thing? You gotta be shitting me. Shinigami, look at Death Note. That's a good Shinigami. Bleach, good Shinigami. Like, you're a fucking cat dog looking mug. Like, get the fuck out of here. I wish I didn't have this shirt. Like, I hate this show so much. So, here's another thing I feel like they did wrong. They had a time gap in it. I didn't know this. I had no idea there was a time gap. I was watching it, and then like the next episode, I was like, huh, they look older. What is up? Like, Rokuro, he looks taller. I have no idea what's happening. And it's just, I was like, this is kind of weird. And then later, like 12 episodes later, they're like, yeah, how about that, like, 2 years or something like that, some bullshit. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? There's a One Piece, phenomenal year gap. Naruto to Naruto Shippuden, that's a good gap. You see changes. Literally, nothing changed about these characters. It's the same face and same everything. They just got taller. Like with Naruto, like look at that. Naruto, he changes. He changes. Like, not only in like costume, but like his hairstyle changes a little bit and stuff like that. Like, please, for the love of God, do something so we can figure out that something has changed. They have the 12 Exorcist system, with the head Exorcist sitting at the top, 12 beneath it, and then all the other fuckwads. Rokuro is at a, I guess, Exorcist branch that is, I'm pretty sure they stated that they were like not that good, like they were just weak, but they didn't have strong enemies to fight, so it wasn't that bad. So this dude's like God to his branch, but like once they start, well, not even once they start, the guy who taught him how to do shit, like he was considered like the Almighty, and then Rokuro right under him, Seigen. Then you got Benyo, who is the Almighty over in Kyoto, and then they form up to create the Twin Star Exorcist, and they're supposed to be the tag team to fucking knock everyone out. But really, I was hoping for a little more development in there, but there wasn't. They set up the plot to be like, hey, you two are gonna be the best, so work together, get stronger, or make a baby, and we'll call it even. And then they're all like, oh, but like, yeah, okay, whatever. I want to become the strongest exorcist in the world, says Rokuro. And he doesn't, dude. He doesn't. 12 class system. You only know who's ranked 1. I really wish you knew who was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, level 12 to see how close these two are to becoming part of the 12, to at least overtaking some of them. You don't know who's in what spot. You don't know what position's which, and it's very annoying and confusing. And when you get introduced to all of them mid-game in the show, it's like, where are we? Like, who are we talking to right now? Like, I want some context to understand what seat they are. And no matter what, Rokuro and Benyo, they seem so outclassed when facing these guys. I mean, they're not fighting them, but they're fighting with them. And they seem so outclassed. In most of the cases they're in, like when they're like big enemy, they get their asses handed to them time and time again. So, I understand, like, people learn and people grow from, like, getting their ass whooped, but, like, it's happening so often, I'm not seeing any growth in these two characters. I'm not seeing any growth in any characters, and it's just not treating me right. I fail to see how these two want to become the best exorcist, yet can't even get on the board. And they kind of have it handed to them. Spoiler alert, like huge spoiler alert, when all 12 are taken away, they kind of have it handed to them. We're like, oh fuck, who's next? Like, everyone's dead, who's left? Oh, you two and an X12? Like, sure, you all can be the best. And it's like, okay, that's kind of bullshit. Like, they didn't earn it, they didn't strive, like, yeah, they're working for it, but they're not actually, they didn't earn it. No one were like, whoa, fuck, we recognize your strengths, you can have this position. Naruto and Hokage, we recognize you're a good ninja, have Hokage. Like, fuck, dude, like, they didn't, I just feel like they didn't earn anything. So, I guess we're gonna get into spoiler heavy zone here in a second. I'm trying to, like, look over what we have here. So, I like the idea of it. Okay, you got two people that have to work together. They're kind of at odds, and they have to work together or do this to become the best. They already have good potential by themselves, but together, they are even better. So as much as I like that, what I hate about it is Rokuro is kind of the tank, not really tank, but he's the heavy hitter. Okay? He has that one arm. Okay, you can see on the shirt, kind of. He has this one arm. One arm. His right hand. He can only hit with his right. What the fuck is up with that? And like, he gets an upgrade later where he just gets a better arm. Why not give him 2 fucking arms? Like, what the hell? Like, left and right, dude. That's a much better attack combo instead of like just being like, oh, I wonder where he's gonna hit next. You know? Ooh wee. I can't predict it. Whereas Binyo has 2 fucking swords and is fast as shit. I feel like she was much better as a like fighter class kind of character than Rukuro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, he only had punching. She had
dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
You know, I don't give a fuck. She slashed everything. It was much more believable to see her than him, you know? And then, so yeah, he gets his arm upgrade, and then she's like, oh, I'm left behind. She gets a deal with a fucking demon, whatever the fuck his name is, to get new legs. Okay? Basically, same thing he has with his arm, but she gets legs. Oh, but it's not one leg, it's both legs. So she got the better deal, you know? So that's kind of the problem I have with that. Like, holy shit. And then later, they figure out how to like hold hands, and it resonates, and they just get powerful, more powerful. It's like energy boost type shit. And they can't sustain that for long. If they can't hold hands or do some shit like that, fucking useless. What are they gonna do? Nothing. Okay? And that's the biggest bit I have with the ending. Is literally, they're just standing there, holding hands, aiming at the fucking, I don't know, nectar shit, and the enemy there is just like, yeah, you're not gonna do it. Ooh, you're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna touch you. But good luck, you're not gonna do it. And he's just standing there the whole time. And then at one point it's like, fuck it, I'm a point at you, and they just faint. You know, that's it. They just faint. And then they get some form of epiphany where everyone's like, we're cheering for you. Ooh-wee, here's our power even though we're all dead. Type shit. Energy boost through the roof. It's like, really, dude? Like, if I was that enemy, they would have been dead like 2 seconds when they first stepped foot. And even before that, when he literally the enemy got told, hey, Rokuro is up there trying to save Binyo. And then he's like, oh yeah, it's not gonna happen. It happened. Like, what kind of fucking enemy is that? Like, literally, he just sits there forever. And then at the end, he's just like, okay, deuces, I'ma see you later. I'll give you another 1,000 years, and maybe I'll take over the world or some shit. You know, you've proven me wrong. The fuck? I did not see this final enemy coming out of anywhere. Fucking blindsided by this guy. I had much more fun watching him and whoever the fuck Binyo's sibling is. Yuto. Like, I had so much more fun watching them and Yuto fight. Like, that was a more organic goal and challenge to overcome. Oh, why are you fighting Yuto? Oh, it's your brother that kind of betrayed your family because you're a little bitch. And now he's with me, and he was up in my crib, and he killed all my friends because he wanted more power. Now he's rogue. And they're like, oh, yeah, we should probably stop him. And it's like, yeah, you should. Let's do it. Let's watch this. I will watch this. And they have a few encounters, and then it's bleh. No. Ass whooped. Like, not even a chance. And he's just like, oh, you so good. Like, good luck. I'll keep you alive until next time. Ooh-wee. What? I mean, like, dude, Unfortunately, guys, the rest of this footage of this review was lost, and I didn't even notice until time of edit, so I don't even remember what I said or what was needed to be said for the rest of this review. But what I can tell you is that this anime had some strong points in the plot line that really showed, but the execution was poor. All in all, I do not recommend this show, nor would I even think about recommending the show as a pastime show to watch in the meantime. You can obviously tell by how much I'm ranting that I do not enjoy it all too much, just because of how many flaws I see in the plot line and the combat and the just getting information to the viewer. I just don't agree with it at all. I hope me ranting helps you figure out if you want to watch it or not even try watching it. I know I ignored what my friend said about it and I ended up watching it. So if you want to, that's all up to you. If you enjoyed the show, please comment down below. Tell me why you liked it so much. And if you agree with me, again, tell me if I'm right or tell me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next time. You keep watching the animes.